If you are not doing this, you are wasting your development as a hockey goalie. I always say that the small things are important, the 1% better, the good habits. But if the major pieces aren't in place, you are missing out on key development years and you will never reach your potential as a hockey goalie. These 4 major pieces are a goalie coach. The backup option here is studying yourself and becoming an expert, gym and fitness consistency, networking for opportunities, and having a burning desire to be the best. I may have missed some here, but these are what I consider to be the key pieces of a successful goalie development plan. If you're missing any of these key pieces, goaltending gets exponentially harder and you'll never be as good as you could have been. Let's start with number 1, a goalie coach. Successful people in all walks of life use coaches. They save you time because they prevent you from making mistakes that you would make on your own, and they help you to achieve your potential. No matter how much you know about goaltending, a coach sees things in your game that you won't notice. They use their experience and skill to find things in your game, provide feedback, and give you guidance on how to improve. Every NHL team has a goalie coach for a reason. Even though those goalies are the best in the world, having another experienced set of eyes to provide advice is essential. I can't overstate this point. If you want to make it to the highest levels of hockey, a goalie coach is one of the best investments you can make. To find a good goalie coach, do your research. Search coaches in your area, look for feedback with online reviews, or talk to goalies and goalie parents at the rink. Find goalie coaches that work with goalies at the AAA and junior levels. It doesn't mean that you have to coach at that level to be a good goalie coach, but usually goalies playing there will use a goalie coach, so it's easier to find one. Instagram and YouTube can also be great places to find a goalie coach. You can get a sense of their coaching style. You can see if it's someone that you want to work with, and it's easy to find feedback and find someone that you think would be good for your game. You can start with the goalie strength following. You can go through my profile and you can see different goalie coaches and goalie schools that may follow me, and you can find someone from there. You're looking for someone with experience working with goalies at your level who can give you dedicated time to improve under their guidance. A camp is a great option, but ideally you want someone that you can work with for the long term. I worked with a few different goalie coaches and goalie schools over the years that I played competitively, but the best goalie coach I had was somebody named Mike Cicero. I only worked with him once a week for several months, and it was amazing to me how much I improved over a short period of time. Not everybody can afford a goalie coach, and I completely understand that. I'm just being honest when I say that there's nothing better for your development as a goaltender than hiring a goalie coach that can work with you. That doesn't mean it's the only option, it just means it's the best option. If you can't afford a goalie coach or for some reason you can't get one, the next best thing is to become your own goalie coach. What this means is studying the game yourself, watching a lot of videos, watching videos of yourself if you can, analyzing what really good goalies are doing and seeing how you can apply it to your game as well. There's nothing stopping you from becoming an expert goalie coach yourself. It's just gonna take time and a lot of work. It's easier to work with somebody who's already there and somebody who can see your game and notice things that you won't notice about yourself. But of course, if this is the only option, then you have to become your own goalie coach, and you can get a lot better by treating things this way. Of course, it's not as good as actually having a goalie coach, but if it's your only option, then it's something that you can and should do. Major piece number 2, gym and fitness consistency. Goalies are made on the ice, but they can really improve at the gym. I want everyone here to experience the feeling of stepping on the ice after months of intense, dedicated work in the gym and seeing how much of an improvement it makes in your game. You get a new level of confidence when you spend time on the things that move the needle. Learning to squat and getting strong in the movement, training your core properly, and learning to move like an athlete with jumps and sprints. The gym is a cheat code to improving on the ice, and following a fitness lifestyle allows you to separate yourself from your competition. I talk about this stuff all the time, so I won't go into too much detail here, but you should aim for the following. Consistent strength workouts in the gym, writing down your lifts and aiming to increase them over time. Being active on a daily basis, eating healthy meals every day, walking a lot and doing your cardio, getting quality sleep, researching training, trying new things, and seeing how it makes you feel. Ideally, you would have a trainer too, but it's not as big of a priority as having a goalie coach. If you can't get a trainer, the next best option is to find a good program online and follow that consistently. I provide a lot of good options in the goalie strength training book and the goalie leg program, but obviously there are various options out there. You have to find something that works well for you. Finding a program that resonates with you that you can do consistently can really expedite your goalie development. Either way, you want to build a fitness plan and follow it. Weights, body weight, sprints, cardio, whatever you do, be consistent. It makes goaltending much easier. Number 3, networking for opportunities. This one isn't talked about as much, but there's no doubt that it's happening. Sometimes it's about who you know in life. Not just for making AAA teams, but for getting a chance to skate with high-level players, developing with elite athletes, and filling in for top teams when they need a goalie. Imagine you know a junior A team that needs a goalie immediately, but you have a connection, you have someone that knows that junior A coach. Maybe you worked with them at a camp, maybe you skated with them or someone they know one time, And now that coach knows about you, that person knows about you, and they can refer you to that team. It's not always about being good enough. It's about being in the right place at the right time, as well as being good enough. The more people you know, the better chance you have of getting opportunities to show your skills. Go to elite hockey camps, fill in as a goalie where you can, be friends with people, post training content on YouTube. Do what you have to do to make connections and get seen. For some people, hiring an agent might be the right thing to do. I don't have too much experience with that, but it is definitely something that you can and should look into. I could make a whole video about hockey politics and I still don't even know that much about it. There's no doubt that it is something that affects hockey, it affects everything in life, and it is important to be well known and to be well liked. People talk, and if you know the right people, you get a chance to prove yourself. Obviously, you need to be skilled enough to play at high levels, but sometimes you just need the opportunity to skate with those players to get a chance to show your skills, and then you're in, and then you can prove yourself and continue to move up in hockey. Sometimes that's a difference between a hockey journey that ends at 21 and a career in professional hockey. It's no secret that the obsessed people rule the world. You can't compete with someone that wants to win no matter what. All the new hacks and trends that you see today, even the things that I talk about like blue light blocking glasses, step counts, mouth tape, those things can't compete with someone who is obsessed with becoming the best goalie that they can be. Wellness stuff is important. Lifestyle hacks, good habits, all that stuff is the 1% that compounds, and it is important. But I increasingly think that the number one thing is passion. When you really, really want something, you find a way to succeed. You take the big jumps. You have motivation, you execute on your plan every day with intensity. Fitness gadgets, new gear, that stuff doesn't matter as much as a single-minded focus and belief in yourself. I think that with all the constant information these days, the hacks, the gurus, we're getting away from what really matters. Grit, perseverance, conviction, and the willingness to go all out. Don't lose sight of what really matters. Which brings me back to the main point of this video, don't major in the minors. Instead, focus on the key pieces that will really drive your development. A goalie coach, a gym routine, networking, and passion for the game. Without these things, you're never going to reach your true potential. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to check out goaliestrength.com for our training programs and our Goalie Club clothing line, and I will see you in the next video.